Okay, seniors, so a couple of you, or a few of you, when we sat down all together at the beginning of the year to match our Naviance and Common App accounts, some of you were having technical trouble, some of you were absent, so I just wanted to record a quick video taking you through how to make sure that your Naviance and Common App accounts are connected, are matched. Now, a reason this is important, so Common App is what you are going to use to do most of your college applications. Not all colleges are a member of Common App, but about 800 American colleges are on Common App, and so it just makes sense to use this as the primary way that you apply to colleges. But also on our end as a school, as the administrators, your teachers, we use Naviance in order to send all of the school records that these colleges you're applying to are going to be asking us for. Transcripts from your junior year, transcripts for your first semester of your senior year, and of course after you graduate, your final transcripts, rec letters, all of those kinds of things are all sent through Naviance on our end. In order for us to be able to do that for you, you have to take the step of matching your Naviance account with your Common App account. So in order to do that, you're going to log into both of those accounts. So log into Common App and then in a separate tab, log into your Naviance account. Now remember, when you're logging into your Naviance account, make sure that you are not typing in your email and password. Instead, you're going to be using the login with Clever option. Let's make sure you do that. Log in with Clever when you are logging into Naviance. Once you have both of those in front of you, you go to your Common App page and it should look something like this. Now you can see this is a practice account. My account will look a little bit different than yours. I won't be able to do all of the same things that you can do, but it'll look similar enough that you'll be able to get the gist of things. So on this main page, on your Common App dashboard, you're going to come over here and click on the My Common application. And that's going to take you through a long list of things that you need to fill out. In order to match the two accounts, the main thing that you need to fill out is under the education bubble. So you're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on current or most recent secondary/high school. Now this is already filled in for me, but it probably will not be filled in for you if you're just getting started on this. So you want to make sure that that you find Christ Episcopal School and that you list that as your current high school. Even if you have attended another school at another time, like if you were at another school last year, you don't need to worry about that right now. Right now you just need to make sure that Christ Episcopal School is listed as your current or most recent secondary or high school. After you fill that out, then this little blob here will turn green and say, yay, you did it, it's complete. Wonderful. Then you're going to go back to the college search. So you're going to click on college search, and if you're just now starting on your Common App, when you click on college search, it'll just give you a long list of all of the colleges. You're going to want to add a college that you know you would be excited to attend. So let's say you want to stay in state, you want to stay close to home. You're going to go to Louisiana State University. Say that's one of your schools that you really want to make sure and attend. Now, on my practice account, I have already added LSU as a school on my list, but on your list, if you have not added it yet, this will be an add button instead of a remove button. So you just click that. Then let's say, you know what, maybe I also want to think about going far away. Let me look up Boston College. Well, here we go. You have Boston College and the ability to add that. Now, not all colleges are going to show up on this. If you search for a college that you want on your list and it is nowhere in this list, that probably means that it is not a Common App school, and we'll talk about how to approach those applications in a different video. So once you have all of the colleges that you are interested in added to this list, then you go to My Colleges. And here you have all of those colleges that you added. So you see LSU is showing up here as one of the schools in my list. You're going to click on any school on this list, okay? And it is going to show you that under the college info, there will be a little thing that says recommenders and FERPA. So let's look at Baylor. We're going to click here, and you can see these things that need to be filled out for Baylor, and one of them is recommenders and FERPA. So you're going to click there, and it's going to take you to this page. Now, I have already completed the FERPA release authorization for this practice account, so it shows that this is complete for me. However, it will not be complete for you at this stage. You need to fill this out. It's going to ask you to complete a release authorization. You just fill out that information and definitely click that you do waive your rights. Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy. You're like, wait a minute, I'm going to waive my rights to something? What am I waiving my rights to? What it's asking you is that you please waive your rights to see the recommendation letters that your teachers and counselors write for you. This might seem strange. You might be like, well, wait a minute, I don't know if I want my teachers to send a rec letter for me if I can't read that rec letter. Well, believe it or not, you actually do. It's really very important. Colleges want to know that your teachers are telling the truth about you as a student, you as a person, and how you are going to likely fit into their college community. Obviously, your teachers are going to be hesitant to say anything even mildly negative about you if they know you are going to be reading that recommendation letter. Now, obviously, you are not going to ask a teacher to write a recommendation letter if you don't have a positive relationship with them, and if you don't know that you've done well in their class and you feel like they would be a good person to write a rec letter for you. So this is really to both reassure your teachers that they can say what they need to say honestly, truthfully about how great and wonderful you are without worrying about agonizing over every single word because you might, be offended by something that they say or take it the wrong way, or maybe think, oh, well, they should have said more things wonderful about me, those kinds of things. But more importantly, it tells the colleges that what information those teachers are sharing is legitimate information. So waive the right. Otherwise, your admissions counselors who are reading your application are less likely to take those recommendation letters to heart. They would be more likely to read those recommendation letters and say, I don't know if we can really trust this because that student did not waive their FERPA rights. Okay, now after you have gone through all of those steps, you're going to go to Naviance. Now again, on Naviance, my screen is going to look a little different than your screen because I am on a demo account, and so you may see things a little bit differently than here I have on this on this demo account. So remember that you logged in to Naviance with Clever, and you should be looking at your dashboard, which should look something like this. You're going to go to colleges, and then colleges I'm applying to, and it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this, except for if you're watching this video, you're not going to have all of these schools listed down here because you have not matched your account yet. You will also not have these little green checks up here. You will have probably a pink or red bar up here that says something like match accounts. So over in this general section of the screen, you'll have a little button that says something like match or match accounts, and you're going to click on that. This will open a Common App sign-in page for you, and then you just follow the prompts, fill out the information that Common App is asking you to fill out, and then it will redirect you back here to Naviance, at which point that red bar will have gone away. It'll be a different color. Maybe it'll be blue or green. But the most important thing that you're going to be looking for is this. You have matched your Common App account. And this part that says that your FERPA is complete. After you have matched those, then whatever schools you added in your Common App college list should automatically come over to your Naviance account. And then you're matched. Afterwards, if you want to add more schools to your Common App, you certainly can. You just need to check Naviance to make sure that those schools are coming over, that Naviance is actually accurately pulling them over to your college list. If for some reason you add a school to your Common App account and you don't see it show up in your Naviance list the next time that you log in, there's always this button here where you just click the plus button, and then it will allow you to choose which school you want to add to your account that way. All right, as always, if you have any questions, if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. I'm always happy to help, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Have a great one, guys.